Welcome to the channel, friends. So today's video is going to be covering the Google Nest Thermostat 3rd Gen, and we are covering the scheduling and programming of the device, including the learning function. So as you know, this is a learning thermostat, and it will learn according to your adjustments over time. So we'll go over that, and I'll show you really quick how to make a schedule and program a device. It is extremely simple, and we're going to start there. I also have other videos covering all sorts of other different topics, such as manual override, going over the settings menu, factory reset, as well as the Google Nest app, lock and unlock, and how to use eco mode properly and what it does. So check out those other videos. They're separate videos. And let's get on with it, and let me show you how to program this device and set up the schedule. So as you can see here, we're in the main menu, and we have many options available. We want to go and scroll to Schedule, okay, and click on the device. So here it's going to jump to the current day, and as you can see, you can scroll back and forth to either end, okay, and start making adjustments. If you were to click on either end like this here, it's going to bring you back to the main menu. So you want to start on Monday, and so write down and decide what you want to do for time periods of the day and different set points, and then start plotting them in here. So if you want to wake up in the morning, click on New, and you want to set your adjustments for your cooling, which is the blue bubble. Okay, we're going to come back and set that to 72. Change. We can set the time, move the time around, so 7 o'clock, and then the temperature, as you can see there. We're going to set that to 72. And then the heating, once you click on it and activate and select the cooling set point, it'll automatically jump you to the heating set point. And we're going to set that 68. So if you had only heating or cooling selected, you would only see one of these triangles here, or bubbles for here. Since I have both selected, the heating and cooling, so it has automatic changeover, you're going to see 2 set points. And essentially, once you go ahead and set this up, you will jump to the next set point, 4 p.m., click New, and do it again. So you can adjust your time, okay? It's going to first move left and right, and then it's going to adjust up and down. 62 and 68. And you can have as many of these as you want. You can adjust in 15-minute increments, as you can see here. So you will take this, do your first day, Monday, select what you want to do for set points throughout the day. It's very flexible. And then do the same thing for the next day. Okay, Tuesday could be different. If you're off from work on a routine basis, you might want it to be cooler or warmer, depending on your liking. So you'll go ahead and keep on doing that. Okay, select New, and then make your adjustments for time and temperature set points. Okay, and then move to the next. Same thing. Select your time, and then your temperature. And then you do that for the whole rest of the week. You can custom tailor each day, like I said. And then once you're done, go to the very end or the very beginning and click on it. And now you've basically set a schedule. It was easy as that. Okay, and if you want to go back in, just go back to that schedule, and it's going to jump you to the current day. Okay. Now, if you want to use the auto learning or auto scheduling function in conjunction with this here, let's just move to the end. To activate the auto learning, you're going to have to go to the settings icon here, click on that, and then go to Nest Sense. And you want to activate auto scheduling. It's going to ask you to, should auto schedule learn from your adjustments? You're going to click yes, hit continue, and now it's going to be auto learning depending on your adjustments. Now, a lot of people don't like this function because it fights you in adjusting the temperature. But as you start making your adjustments, and over time, it's going to learn and it's going to adjust to your habits and your desired temperature over time for each day and throughout the week. So play with that to see if you have some use for it. But if you don't, you can always go back in and turn it off. Okay, simple as that. And now it's going to be turned off. And we can go back to our schedule. And as you can see, our set points are still in there. And make your adjustments as needed. It's as simple as that. It's very flexible and very, it's very flexible, and it's pretty much every 15-minute increments you can adjust that time to how you desire. So that's about it when it comes to setting up the scheduling and the programming on this thermostat. Like I said, if you want to use the auto scheduling, try it out, see if you like it. If not, just set it to a standard schedule programming like any other programmable device, and it will do what you want. Please check out my other video when it comes to manual override and how to deactivate all these other smart features so you can use this as a manual thermostat if that's something you're interested in. Like I said, I have many other videos covering this particular thermostat, so please check them out. That's going to be it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.